Trying to get girls has the opposite effect 80% of the time. You usually actually just end up repelling them. And even if you're part of the 20% that do get girls thanks to their smooth talk and confidence, you're still just a mediocre man. You actually know why, even if you haven't consciously realized it yet. You haven't found your purpose, your mission, your reason. Your priority in life is still to get girls. That's so immature. Do you know how lame that is if this is you? You're completely dishonoring the dormant warrior that you have inside, the tiger within you. Instead, you're running around in a hamster wheel. You're heading nowhere, you're doing nothing, and you know it. Yet, you refuse to accept the facts. You surround yourself with like-minded mediocreness because you feel that if you present yourself to greatness, they will melt you with their light and they will shine on all of your indecisiveness and question you about it. What would you tell a man that didn't run away from his responsibilities? What would you tell a man that made no excuse? What would you tell a man with the ability to get crazy amount of girls, but that doesn't do it? What would you tell a man that is better than you in all aspects? Money, charisma, skill set, physique, yet he focuses his attention to himself. Girls want him, but he doesn't care. He doesn't even look at them. He doesn't even see them. He's still a gentleman with tact and chivalry, but he wants and therefore will settle for a beautiful, pure wife that also waited for him. He provides for his family and he leads his friends to greater habits and greater things. What do? You wallow in hedonism, though you don't really want to. You're actually kind of tired of it. You get girls, yeah, and you realize it actually isn't all that. It gets boring quite quickly. But it's pleasurable, so your monkey brain repeats it. But you've realized it, haven't you? The pursuit of pleasure is self-defeating. You don't actually care that much about all of this in the first place, but you've been convinced by others and by yourself that is what you want to do. But is it? Tell me, do you really seek to get more sexual partners? But don't just say yes or no. Tell me, what's the reason? What's the real reason? Why do you want it? Is it what you really want? And why? If you did some thinking, you realize that you're living self-deception, and the answer, even though I don't know you personally, I bet is no. You might be wondering, well, how do I know? Well, the answer is obvious. We may be different people, but we are both creatures with the same innate logic. All in all, getting more partners is the worst decision possible for both your spiritual state and your trajectory in life. But that's for another esoteric conversation. Subscribe if you want to hear more of that. There is only one benefit that I can think of that comes from being good at getting girls. It's that you become good at sales. One, getting girls doesn't mean to have sex with them. Getting a girl to say yes to a date or even give you her number or whatever, it's already proved that you're good at it. Like, you don't need to take it to the you can't go back stage, which is to have sex with them and impure yourself and them. And two, there are other methods to getting good at sales if this was your reason or your sophism. I've said no one ever, oh, I'm gonna go to the club to flirt with girls so that I can be better at sales. Like, what? Shut the hell up. Look, you are here right now because part of you feels wrong. You have cognitive dissonance and you can't figure out why. Clicking on a video like this should give you a hint, and listening this far even more. To stop chasing women, you must first have the conversation with yourself about what you really want, the conversation you've never had before. You gotta actually ask yourself, what do you want in a partner? I cut the bullshit. What do you actually want in a lifelong partner, a lover, a supporter, a beautiful, loyal woman, a devoted and caring mother of you and her children? What do you want? Do you want to have fun now and enjoy yourself in your early years and meet them later? No, this doesn't even make sense in the first place. How are you going to have fun now when you're meant to be developing yourself so that you can take care of her in the future? You should not be having fun right now. What the fuck? You should be working. If you have enough time right now to have fun, you better be already successful, already have the ability to provide for you and your family. And if you don't, what will you do? Wait until you have a family and never explore creative ways of making money and never explore risk? Because when you have a family, you can't just take risks. You can only take risks now that you're young and there's no one depending on you. This is what your early years are for, to have fun, but with work and with business. Explore different ways of generating money in a way that you enjoy and not spend it with girls. This is why so many of the older generation that didn't realize this are now with unhappy jobs or in an unhappy state, they never fulfilled their masculine essence. They never chased the thing that they wanted. If you actually work hard and you go after the things that you want in life, you will be too distracted to even think about girls. I know that I am now, because this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm telling you. It's never too late to start, but it is better to start today. Strive to be 1% better every day, and much love.